Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky and L.T. Smith Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the USF Bulls and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Western Kentucky head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Bulls ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. That is not the way you want to start, with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got his man. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That's a good sign if you're on offense. You're early on the opening drive, 3rd down and short. You're running the football. You're getting some push, and you're just able to get it beyond the sticks to keep the offense on the field.
They'll go to the counter play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. It'll be 3rd and long. Run the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Running inside, it's Isaac. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's going to get loose. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Hicks. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They grab the early lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 45, on its way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fella there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there, making guys miss. Really good vision, nice speed as well. The coaches are loving that.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up fourth and short. You've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. Fourth down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Here we go, ready.
Now the play fake. Finds his tight end.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Snags it, and he's open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Fighting off the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Bully ball on third and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Coming out with it, it's Claiborne. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. He might want another play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Bulls! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out. It's Claiborne. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. Gain of 8. It's now 3rd and 2.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the handoff. It's Collins. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Got his man on the right. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Collins. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Makes a catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's complete to the right. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Claiborne. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes a grab right down the middle.
That was a really nice throw down the field. This is a quarterback who prides himself on his downfield accuracy, and that's a play they desperately needed here. Not a lot of time left at the end of the first half, but that big completion now puts them in range to score some points here at the end of the half.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the left. Wide open spaces. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. With the catch, it's Selden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Winfield. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Arizona Wildcats. And it's USC in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Fakes to grab. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Pocket breaking down. Ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Yeah, and punts just aren't going to get this team back in the game. That was the problem early, just not able to convert on 3rd downs, but a really good job there. Nice execution. That should really help their confidence moving forward.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hicks. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Got the back over the middle.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Ready? All right, let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready? 30. 14-24 plus. 14-24 plus. Ready to go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Flowers. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's a 0. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Here we go.
The Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
18-52 soldier. 18-52 soldier. Go.
Running inside. It's Hicks.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
Caught behind the line. It's Hutchinson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Going to the run, it's Hicks. Finding some room. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. To the air, it's Van Buren. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, as a defense, you're salivating in this territory. You want to get that safety. You want to put your hands over your head, clasp them together. I got him in the end zone. Nice job by the defense being ready, rushing the quarterback, almost getting the safety.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Complete. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Might be calling a hot route.
Where did he go?
On the move. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Keep.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
29 belts. 29 belts. Where did he go?
They're going to ride this running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Topper. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires to the middle. The sure hands, it's Sullivan. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the 4th quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, South Florida. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Bulls deliver an answer. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Claiborne. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And if this offense wants to get back in this football game, I think they're going to see a lot of this. Defense playing a little bit more zone, conservative, great eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, batting.
Maybe some room here. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
They'll ride the hot hand. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's a 0. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Quarterback will keep it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. The run inside. It's Allen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Hilltoppers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. He's taking the shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Bulls use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Allen. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. Touchdown, WKU! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Van Buren. Makes the catch. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And talk about stepping up in a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in a 2-minute situation, he makes arguably the biggest play of the game so far for his offense. Nice job.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. This one's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step?
Makes the grab in their space. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Rushes on him. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And what a big third down stop for this defense, and now it's decision time for them.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Throws to the tight end. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And I don't know what happened at halftime, but man, did this defense play night and day different. They got it together, and really, they gave so much momentum to their offense by continuing to get stops, playing totally different with energy, with passion. Palmer, it's a clinic from first half to second half to what this defense just did.
Yeah, kudos to the coaching staff, too, for the adjustments they were able to make at halftime and showing a couple of different looks here in the second half. But at the end of the day, it's about the Jimmies and the Joes on the field. Those guys were winning their one-on-one matchups defensively, shutting this offense out. You're right, David, night and day, and that's why they're winning this game.